everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a full face of makeup revolution, recreating this look. It's our first makeup video of 2020, so I'm very excited. Also, I'm going to announce I'm going to do a giveaway at 2k because we're nearly at 1.5k, that's crazy. I'm also including testing Makeup Revolution brushes in this, and everything is still available to buy. And yeah, let's just get started. So, can we just appreciate how clean my brushes are, because I cleaned them last night, going into newer clean brushes. So I'm going to use a new brush today. I'm using my Spectrum Spoolie, but actually saying that, as this is a Makeup Revolution video, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution, it's meant to be a liner brush, but I call it a brow brush. And I need to use, they obviously don't do a soap, and I obviously do soap brows for a start, just because I find this works better than brow gel and stuff like that. And I'm also using the Revolution Hydrate and Fix Spray just to pop a bit on and pop some on my spoolie. Oh yeah, Pears is like the best one for it. And also I have a ring light on the top of my mirror because it is so much better when I'm in my bedroom and do my makeup, which is most of the time. I did my brows this morning and they look so much better. I really don't like the smell of this Pears one, but it's the only one they had. It smells weird. I can't lie to you, it just smells different. Don't know how to explain it really. Right, it's okay. I'm gonna leave these to dry a little bit before I pop my brow product on. Excuse my sore throat. So I've got my Revolution eyeliner slash brow brush. This is the Rose Gold set. It's around £11 and it goes on style by quite a lot in Superdrug, but I literally love it. And I'm also going in with the Revolution pomade in Graphite. I don't know why I thought Granite. I swear that was the name of one of them. It is, but I think that's Revolution Pro. I've gone back to actual Revolution. So I'm just going to do my brows as I normally would. I'm just going to make sure it's coming out properly. It's a very fluffy brush, so I'm going to take it easy because I'm not sure how this is going to come out. I mean, we can always conceal over mistakes. I always go for a shade darker because my brows are naturally black basically, and it's really hard to match a shade for it. If you'd like me to do an updated brow tutorial, let me know, because I has not done one for a while and that's kind of shocking. I found this brush picks up the product quite well, but also uses it quite quickly. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I do have to apply a lot more with this brush than my Spectrum one, which isn't a problem. I mean, there's plenty of product here left, so I don't mind so much. But apart from that, it's given me a really nice shape, and they've not come out too thick. It's not awkward to work with. I definitely would use this brush more, because I usually use my Spectrum one you just saw with the spoolie, but I actually really like this brush. That's my brow so far. Considering I haven't concealed it or anything either, you don't actually need to, but I'm going to just because I'm a little OCD like that. So I'm just going to go and do the other brow and I'll be back. I'm really scared. Right, okay, I am not ready for this. I always start underneath. Oh my god, I've already got it on my brow. Now I can go back in with this brush just to cover up any bits that I accidentally got concealer on. I mean, it's carved out nicely. It's not a brush I'd recommend. I'd go for a more defined one, but it's not bad either. I'm just going to have to be real careful where I put my concealer before anything. So my brows are done. It was harder. I'd rather use just a normal flat brush. I'm just using my concealer to conceal my lids. But, oh my god, where have I put my beauty blender? Do you know what? I'm not going to use my beauty blender just yet. I'm going to use the same brush I just used to carve my brows out, just to put some concealer on my lids. I sometimes use the white one for this, but it depends on what look I'm doing. But oh my god, I would rather use a flat brush 100%. Although this was quicker, it was just more risky of ruining your nice brow shape you've made. But it did work. I mean, as you can see, my brows are nicely carved out. I just lengthened the ends a bit after I'd finished it all and combed them into place a bit more. The only good thing is you don't have to use brow gel when you use Pears soap, or just any bar of soap works. I've used Dove and that worked as well. This one just seems to set them all day. So there is my lids done. So they do come with more than these. As you can see, they're different sets. And what a mug, they do have a flat brush. Look how small this is. It's perfect for cut creases. And I've obviously got my ones here that I've used. These are the blending ones. They come with an eyelash comb / eyebrow comb. And they come with a detailer brush, like a lip brush. But I don't really need a lip brush because I just don't really line my lips or anything. And for eyeshadow, this still smells of Lush because it's been in my Christmas box. If you haven't checked out my video of what I got for Christmas, I think you should, because I was spoiled rotten this year and I cannot thank my family enough. So this is the palette I got for Christmas. This is the New Neutral Luxe Eyeshadow Palette by Revolution Pro. It is a dupe of the Huda Nude, so it looks like this. I believe I actually have that. Bear with me. Oh my god, I do. We love that. We do. So I have the Huda Nude here. I'm just going to put them next to each other so we can compare. I know we're not going to be using it. So, oh my god, they are so similar. Like, that's insane. There's like one or two that are different, like Jazz It Up and Daydream in the Huda one. Huda's a little bit dark, but they are so similar. Like, my god, dupe alert, guys. I have an exciting video to do with dupes coming up actually in the next few weeks. I'm using neutral for a base colour in this one. I always go for like a white creamy base just to set the concealer so I can blend everything out. Okay, that is really neutral. That is literally like exactly the same tone as my skin. That's mad. I'm just using the fluffy one. These don't have names, these brushes, or numbers. They're literally just brushes. They feel really soft. Like, I've only used them a few times. Not enough to judge them, if that makes sense. Like, properly thought about it. I'm going to go in with the colour Karma for a first colour, which is sort of like a mauve colour. And I'm literally going to pack it on. I'm just hoping this packs on nicely like the rest of my brushes do, because I usually use either unicorn ones or spectrum. So I've packed on a bit here. I don't want to pack on too much this colour because I'm just going to blend it out. It's quite a little bit patchy. Maybe I should pack a bit more on because Revolutions are very pigmented like eyeshadows. I don't think I've ever had a problem with their shadows. I mean, they're £5 ones. You're getting what you pay for, but they're not bad for someone who's starting out with makeup. I have quite a few of them myself, although I've gone on to their more like bigger palettes and a few high-end, but not really. Just gonna add a little bit more here because my inner corner never really picks up eyeshadow. So I've just done the other eyelid. I'm not too fussed if it's like ever so slightly patchy because we're only gonna add other colours on top. I'm gonna try this brush. It's sort of a flat, but not a flat, fluffy one. I'm gonna go in with Zoned, which is like a reddy sort of mauve colour. It's basically a darker version, but more red toned of the other one. On my lid, it literally looks pretty much the same, just darker, which isn't a bad thing, but I mean, at least it won't be so patchy now, I guess. I like it when that happens sometimes. So for the next step, I'm going to go in with a mixture of Shadow and Majestic, mainly Shadow because it's like a brownie sort of like purple colour. And I'm taking the like smaller set brushes and they're round one. I'm just going to, these aren't too bad like chalky wise. I thought they were going to be really bad fallout because I've been using this a lot lately and the fallout isn't bad at all. Oh, I like this, it's defined my crease a lot. I definitely rate this. I'm going to do some sort of half cut crease, but very subtle. So I do have the Revolution cut crease canvas, but it is good. Like, if you're learning to do cut creases, the brush is amazing that comes with it. But it's basically just concealer. You could use any flat brush. I'm going in with one that's actually very similar to the cut crease canvas brush that you get with it. It's very small. Look at this. Like, that is tiny, and if you blink you get your crease line. If you've got hooded eyelids like I have, it is such a struggle to create these sort of looks, but you sort of just, I don't know, you adjust. A lot of people are like, oh my god, you don't have hooded eyelids. Hun, I do. Like, half the time when I do makeup looks, can you see it because my hooded eyelids are in the way. I've wanted that eyeshadow for so long and I've actually fell in love with it. It's definitely going to be like a daily one I use. So we are going to add lashes. I know Revolution have released eyelashes. I haven't been able to get my hands on them yet, so I'm going to use my normal Amazon lashes that I'm wearing. These are actually new ones and I've looked for these for ages because they're so fluffy and they're gorgeous and I love them. Hopefully you guys will too. But for liner, for like, I always do a line before I do my lashes, I'm going to use the Revolution Awesome Double Flick Liquid Eyeliner. I'm just using the thin side and I'm just going to do like one basic line the closest I can to my lash band because it covers up the glue and it's just an easier guide when I do my lashes. I know you guys are like, but you've been doing this for ages. Yeah, I'm well aware of that, but I'm still crap at it, to be honest. So I've done a thin line of lash glue on my lash band. I'm just waiting for that to dry. I'm going in with the mascara by Revolution. This was around £8. This size the wand. It is amazing. I really need to get a new one because it's kind of drying out, but it's the only mascara that recently has worked for me. I found my lash sensational, has gone a bit clumpy, and that's kind of sad. Onto primer. I'm going in with the Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer. This is a really old one. I should probably I don't even know if they sell it anymore. Yeah, they must do. It's a silicone based one. It's sort of a long wear one, like long wear to wear all day, long stay, whatever you want to call it. Just going to pop this on while I wait for my lashes to set. As I said, I was struggling with dry skin. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, which I tested over summer and loved. And I'm also using the Revolution Pro 260 brush, which is a foundation one, like sort of a domey flat one. I usually do use this, but I don't usually use this foundation. I usually use the Maybelline Super Stay one because that has been God's gift to me lately. So I'm going to give this a go and hopefully I won't look a tit and it won't come out too bad because I actually have to go out today. I actually have to leave my pit. So I've popped quite a bit on. I'm just hoping this blends out nicely. I'm kind of scared for myself. Like, I mean, yeah, I can set it with powder and stuff. I'm just hoping it doesn't look a bugger. The coverage is definitely full. Like, I've not even put like a load on. I've not gone over it or anything. I feel very washed out at the moment. It's like quite a pale one. What shade is that? I think it's like F2. Yeah, I always get F2. But oh my god, like, I don't know how to explain it. It looks very cakey, but normally when I add a powder, it's how my skin's been in the winter at the moment. Everything looks caked on it. Luckily, when I add a powder, it doesn't look as bad. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm using some weird ass brush. This isn't a Revolution one because I don't have a powder one by them. The set that I got were mainly like eye makeup ones because I wanted like detailer brushes, but I'm setting it and it's kind of set nicely. Like, it doesn't look too caked now. I just feel like this powder's a bit dark for me. No, maybe not. I thought it was really orange, but it's not. This is P3. The Revolution matte base powder. This is like £3 and it is actually really, really good. Can we just these lashes are so gorgeous. I literally love them. Also, I bought the 5-second duo glue that's just come out. It's meant to dry in 5 seconds. It does not. You were fooled. I only bought it because it was the only one in the shop when I went and did not dry in 5 seconds. I'm just going to pop a bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. Unfortunately, again, I don't have a big brush. So I'm using the slightly slanted flat brush from the Unicorn collection I have. And I'm using the Contour and Glow by Revolution. This was a free gift a couple of months back, but they do very similar sets to it. So I'm just going to pop. I sort of mix both of these. I do use the highlighter occasionally, but at the moment it's a little bit pale for my skin. I just like to give myself a little bit of colour. But these are the only contour colours that work for me because I'm so fair-skinned. It's so awkward to find a contour that doesn't make me look like I have mud on my face, which is brilliant. Onto blush, we are using the I Heart Revolution Blushing Hearts one, which my mum bought a while back and I literally love it. It looks like this. Gives you just a bit of colour. I'm also using the Real Techniques blush brush because I don't have one. As I said, mine are basically all the sort of eye detailing brushes because I am very focused on my eyeshadow and improvements. I do like to put a little bit on my nose to give me a glow. But look, I actually have colour in my face now, which is absolutely brilliant. We love that. Onto setting spray, we are using the Revolution Hydrate and Fix. I know I always have a sore throat, don't I? So I set my face before I add any highlighter. Yes, I use quite a lot. This hopefully should work and shouldn't bugger up my skin considering I'm using the matching foundation. You'd hope so. I think they actually do a powder to go with it as well if you have oily skin. I believe they do a loose one. I know they do a blotting powder as well now, which makes no sense to me because I don't have oily skin. But I'm ready for some highlight. So I didn't really want to use an eyeshadow brush for highlighter because if not it comes out awkwardly. So I'm using my normal highlighter brush, which is this eBay one. It's slightly slanted and very small. I don't like fan brushes that much. I'm also going in with the Revolution Pro Supreme Highlighter in Gold, which Mel got me for Christmas because she's amazing. And it's also a free gift, but I don't know if that promotion's changed yet. I believe it has. but I like to damp my brush a bit, and I'm going to go in with this gold because the middle one's going to be too dark. I might dab a tiny bit of the peach one in actually, and let's hope for the best. Can we just pre the pigment on this? It is so creamy, it's not chalky at all. Like, yeah, there's fallout, but it's very, very like not cream based. It's not cream based before you ask. It's powder, but it's very creamy, if that makes any sense to anyone. I literally love it though, it's so stunning. Can we just appreciate that glow? It's such a wet look as well. Do I have a small one here I can use? So I'm going to use this like small one just to keep to the brushes as much as I can for my brow bone. So I don't have a Revolution lip liner. I don't know if they exist. That's really bad of me. I should probably look into that for you guys. We don't have them in the store where I work, and we are one of the biggest Superdrugs in the UK, as I've been told. But I'm going in one of the Rose Gold Revolution lipsticks in Teddy. It's a very matte nude colour. I literally love this colour. It's just sort of pinky toned. So this look has come out so nice. The coverage is nice so far. My skin hasn't fell off my face. So, I mean, my allergic reaction's thankfully gone down. My highlight is popping. My eyeshadow is like one of my favourite colours. Excuse my wavy hair. I slept with it in a plait, so it's kind of just gone poof. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Go click subscribe because at 2K we're doing a huge giveaway and I cannot wait. And I'll see you guys in my next video.